Shalom, y'all. I don't know how long this video gonna be. I'm gonna try to make it quick. I've been wanting to do this video for a minute, but I've been procrastinating and caught up. Anyway, I'm gonna try to bring this out. This is about narcissism and how all Edomites fit the profile, and you could profile them and classify them under narcissist. So first, I'm gonna bring out this. Okay, in Genesis 25, this is 29 and 30, 29 to 34. Anyway, Esau sold his birthright to Jacob for the red pottage. Everybody knows that. Now, I guess he thought he didn't need it. That's where the narcissism come in. I don't need a birthright. I don't need an inheritance from my father, But later on, but that's Genesis 27. Yeah, later on in Genesis 27, when the prophecy got fulfilled, how Jacob ended up with the blessing, Esau acted like the victim because his mother, Rebecca, made his brother go in the tent to her husband to get the blessing, and while Esau was out in the field getting the venison. Now he knew he sold the blessing to Jacob, but after Jacob got the blessing, he covered himself in the goat's fur and he did what his mother told him. Everybody online be like, he went in and he lied to his daddy and blah, blah, blah. He did what his mother told him to do. And that was from God, if you don't know. But anyway, so Jacob went in and got the blessing. And let me try to read it so you can understand this extra little point I'm going to tell you. So the blessing he gave Jacob, he said, therefore, God give you of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth and plenty of corn and wine. Let the people serve you and nations bow down to you. Be Lord over your brothers and let your mother's sons bow down to you. Cursed be everyone that curse you and blessed be everyone that bless you. So that's the blessing that he gave Jacob when he went into the tent and pretended to be Esau because his mother told him to. Now, when Esau came to get the blessing with the meat, he tried to play the victim, like Jacob stole the blessing when he sold it. But he didn't want to take accountability for selling the blessing. So he tried to play victim. Now, if you know anything about narcissism, that's what all narcissists do. Even grandiose or a covert narcissist. I'm going to explain that later. Okay. So when it was time for Esau to get the blessing, he went into the tent with the meat that his father asked him to go prepare. And his father realized that he gave Esau's blessing to Jacob. And he told him, like, it's paraphrasing, he told him, he said, basically, it's too late for you. Like, I already gave you a blessing to Jacob. And here go Jacob again, playing the victim. And this is what Esau said. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great exceeding bitter cry, and said to his father, bless me, even me, O my father. And he said, your brother came with subtlety and has taken away your blessing. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he has taken away my blessing. And he said, has you not reserved a blessing for me? So he played the victim, and he said that Jacob took away his birthright when he sold it to him for the pottage. That's narcissism. He ain't accepting accountability for selling his birthright to his brother. He said his brother took it away. No, you gave it away. He gave it away. He gave it away for the red pottage. And he not taking accountability for that. And he playing the victim and trying to blame Jacob for it. And in turn, he hated Jacob for it. That's narcissism. Narcissists hate you for what they do to you. Because they don't want to take accountability. And I'm pretty sure the blessing is included in the birthright. So now he trying to say, like, he took away, he supplanted me. What he say? He supplanted me these 2 times. Yeah, it says he supplanted me these 2 times in verse 36 of the 27th chapter. So it's like he just avoiding all accountability. And I'm telling you, this is every Edomite man's mentality. This is every Edomite man mentality. And the Edomite woman operates in the subspectrum of covert narcissists. Research covert narcissists if you don't know what it's about, man. I've been studying it for about a year now. And, you know, it's more female covert narcissists than there are males. The men usually operate under covert narcissists. I mean, not covert narcissism, excuse me, under grandiose narcissism. So a lot of when you research narcissism, you'll come across women saying there's more men who's narcissists than women. That's true if you're talking about grandiose narcissism. If you're talking about grandiose, I believe that's true. But if you're talking about covert narcissism, which is a sub classification of the spectrum of narcissism in the DSM-5, more women operate under covert narcissism than men. Men aren't covert narcissists. Some men are, the effeminate ones, but for the most part, women or how you say it, prevalently, whatever. Women are more likely to exhibit covert narcissism over men. Now, to add on to that, well, just on some side note, Esau was given Jacob's blessing in reverse. Just for you to know that. Now, in verse 40, it says, "By your sword shall you live, and you shall serve your brother. And it shall come to pass, when you shall have dominion, that you shall break the yoke from off your neck." Now, that's talking about how all Edomites live. They all live by war, by the sword, by the gun, by violence. That's how they establish all their kingdoms. Invasion, assassinate the leader, put a leader that they want there, they can control. That's what they do. That's their modus operandi. That's their MO. Now that just takes me to Proverbs 6:16. Because this is narcissism. Proverbs 6:16. These 6 things do Yahuwah hate, yet 7 are an abomination to him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. That's Edomites. That's narcissism. A proud look, high-mindedness. That's Edomites. A lying tongue. Think about politics, twisting facts, pitting people against each other. That's Edomites. Putting out backwards statistics. If you know anything about politics, they manipulate people. Statistics, wrong statistics. They always throw in that when you write, they say per capita. That's a lying tongue. That's twisting facts. Per capita, that's witchcraft, man. That's witchcraft. And hands that shed innocent blood. Hey, if you're not going to listen, if you're not going to abide by my rules, I'm going to assassinate you. I'm going to unalive you. I'm going to do something violent to you. That's narcissism. Live by the sword, die by the sword. That's narcissism. A heart that devises wicked imaginations. Feet that be swift in running to mischief. That's narcissism. If you know anything about narcissism and smear campaigns and destroying somebody's reputation so you can make them look bad, so nobody cares when you unalive them, or nobody cares when you trespass against them or when you sin against them. That's narcissism, man. It's narcissism. A false witness that speaks lies, and him that sows discord among brothers. That's narcissism. That's what narcissists do. They go over here and they say, oh, these black people are the most violentest people in the world. They do this, they rob, they steal. You're most likely to get you're most likely to be violently hurt by a black person or unalived by a black person than a white person. They spread lies like that when historically Edomites have bombed every nation under the sun, invaded every nation under the sun, have went and destroyed foreign governments and established their own in its place so they could rule over that part of the world. I mean, it's mischievous, you know. They'll send foreign factions into a country to destabilize it and then play hero. Like, here, we're going to come in and fix it and rebuild. And if you know anything about who funds the world, who funds the wars and all of that, and who's behind all of that, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure I had more to talk about on this subject. I'm going to find my notes. I'll probably do another video with more scripture. But that's what I got off the head. Because I don't want to lose this train of thought, I might come back and watch this video myself and add on to it. But yeah, that's what I got. I know the truth, and I'm going to keep learning it for the rest of my life. Shalom, y'all.